My son loudly asked why the woman at the library had robot parts for legs. Her response changed how I parent forever, and yesterday, 5 years later, we attended her Paralympic medal ceremony together. It was a typical Tuesday morning at our local library's toddler story time. My 4-year-old son Ethan was buzzing with energy as usual, bouncing between bookshelves while I tried to corral him before the session started. That's when he spotted her parent, a young woman in her 20s, setting up the reading area, arranging pillows in a circle. She wore shorts that clearly revealed 2 prosthetic legs, modern carbon fiber blades that caught the fluorescent library lights before I could react. Ethan pointed and announced at full toddler volume, "Imothus, at Lady Hazarbody parts in output of Lecious. Can I operody like his too?" The entire room fell silent. My face burned with embarrassment as I frantically tried to shush him, already formulating the apology I'd offer this poor woman who was just trying to do her job. But before I could speak, she looked up with the warmest smile I'd ever seen. "Hey there, buddy. These aren't actually robot parts. They're called prosthetics. I lost my legs in an accident, and these special legs help me walk, run, and even dance." Instead of being offended, she waved Ethan over. "Do you want to see how they work?" My mortification turned to amazement as she patiently showed my curious son how her prosthetics attached, explained in simple terms how they functioned, and even let him gently tap the carbon fiber to hear the sound it made. The coolest thing she told him is that I can change my height whenever I want, and I never get blisters on my feet like your mom probably does in those shoes. Ethan was captivated. "But do they hurt?" he asked with genuine concern. "Sometimes," she answered honestly, "but glasses can hurt people's noses too, and braces can make teeth sore. Bodies are all different, and sometimes we need special equipment to help them work better." When story time began, she introduced herself as Miss Jessica, a former competitive swimmer who now worked at the library and coached adaptive sports. Throughout the reading session, she incorporated themes of difference and adaptation so naturally that all the children were engaged. After the session, I approached to apologize. "Anyway," Jessica stopped me mid-sentence. "Please don't teach him that differences should be ignored or whispered about," she said gently. "Your son wasn't being rude. He was being observant. Children are naturally curious, not judgmental. That comes later when we teach them that certain questions are shameful." She handed me her card. "I coach kids with and without disabilities. Ethan might enjoy my Saturday swim class." That conversation transformed my parenting. Instead of teaching Ethan to politely ignore differences, we began to acknowledge them with respect and genuine interest. Jessica became not just his swim coach, but a family friend. Over the years, we watched her return to competitive swimming. Ethan proudly told everyone his swim teacher was training for the Paralympics, understanding more about her journey as he grew older. Yesterday, we sat in the stands in Paris, watching Jessica receive her silver medal in the 100-meter espiral at 9 years old now. Ethan cheered louder than anyone. "Mom," he whispered as we watched her on the podium, "remember when I thought she had robot legs? I was kind of right, parent. They are superpowered." On the way home, Jessica texted me, "Spotted Ethan's homemade sign from the pool. Tell him his robot coach says thank you for the support, and thank you for raising a child who sees differences as superpowers." Sometimes the most embarrassing moments become our greatest teachers, and sometimes the questions we want to silence are exactly the ones that need to be heard.